made the beat.
That Money TV, man. Let's rock.
DMMTV, bro.
My Money TV.
My Money TV. My money. Go subscribe to this channel right now. Like this channel that you on, click that.
My Money TV, man. Shout out My Money TV, man. Salute, Indiana, man. We
About My Money TV. That's Money TV. Y'all need to fuck with my mans, bro. Cause if y'all don't fuck with him, then I don't fuck with y'all, nigga.
My Money TV. I'm my dog Chaos, man.
Man, it's all about being me on pressure game right now, man. If you ain't with us, you just in the way. And right now, man, if you standing on the other side of me, you on the wrong side of God's will. You're
Boy, made the beat.
I'm gonna pull up in that right.
It's your boy King Chaos, man. I'm back, man, with another video, man. Salute to YouTube, man. Salute the Money Gang, man. What's been going on with y'all, man? I miss y'all, man. It's crazy. It's been so much going on in the world of battle rap, man. We're going to talk about it today, man. So much going on. Last weekend, we dropped a resolution. I talked about the easy and the verb and what my thoughts was on the easy and verb battle. We didn't go through all the resolution too. We definitely dropped that our hot takes, or well, who we thought was gonna win on the Chrome 23 card. We didn't do the follow-up on the Chrome 23 card, man. But this weekend, we had the weekend that just passed. We just had the KLTD tournament. We had a rap committee. It was we had the Intuition 2-day event from Initiation 2-day event from URL, man. So it's a lot of battle rap to talk, man. So we're gonna start it off, man, and just talk about the hot topic of the weekend, man. If you didn't see it, man, the WOTY, a Woman of the Year award for Champion, came out, man, and that was the hot topic of spaces and, you know, Facebook, YouTube, everything, everywhere you turn, man. When they was talking about battle rap, man, the hot topic was this WOTY, man. Salute to all the ladies who made the list. Salute to the ladies that did make the list. Salute to all the ladies that put in work on battle rap last year. It was a good year, man. Coffee Brown won WOTY of the year. It was a lot of people talking about who should have been in one space. One thing that I did hear occur, you know, a lot is that, you know, no matter what, you deserve the award you got it. Be proud of it. Salute to you in the year that you had, man. I thought it was a dope year. I thought you did a lot of dope stuff. Me personally, you know what I mean, the arguments they was giving for some ladies, and you know, wasn't backed up with the arguments that they were giving for other ladies, and then some ladies they gave credit for certain stuff that they didn't give other ladies credit for. You know, that's going to happen. It's a panel. It's only the second year running. But shout out to Rita Puffin Loud, you know, and Hurricane Dew, and, you know, Wing, and, you know, all the other ladies that was on the panel, man. I think a lot of the ladies did a great job, man. I think a lot of the arguments they gave were poignant, all the arguments, and they knew what they was talking about for the most. I think what we need to do in any panel or any award is to take our personal feelings out of it and just give out the award based on what they, you know, the criteria in which the award is based on. But salute the champion for even giving out a woman's award and then giving women the power to give those awards out to the other women. I want to say that first and foremost. You know, I'm not nitpicking WOTY at all. I just thought that my viewers want to hear my, you know, what I thought about the whole process. I done sat in spaces and listened to a couple of ladies. That's why I didn't just jump on and make my judgments while I was watching it. I felt the way about a lot of things. One of the poignant facts, or one of the things that I seen, was the omitting of Yoshi G from the entire list. And, you know, everybody talking about her taking herself off the list and things of that nature. Only thing I want to say to that is, as a manager of artists, or as someone who is a student of the game, if the Grammys, if the NFL, the NBA, if any one of these companies or institutions that overlook these companies, or media companies that do business with these companies, put out an award, the athletes or artists don't pick themselves to be in the running for these awards, so they shouldn't be able to pick themselves out of those awards unless there was formidable formally written letters or contact with that board or institution that's giving out the award. So what I mean is, if she did tweet that she didn't want to be involved in that particular award ceremony, then there should have been some type of due diligence that said that she clearly didn't want to be a part of the WOTY conversation as a whole. Yeah, if she tweeted it, we all know that she trolls. She get online and, everybody has an opinion. I'm saying, as a media personality, somebody who been involved in hip hop, somebody who managed other artists, and with any institution, you should have to formally submit. Either your manager, PR, or you personally should formally submit to take you out of the running or conversation for said award. And I think that's what would do good to make sure that something like this doesn't happen in the future. I think overall the ladies did a good job. I'm not going to go into the controversy or who my top 10 or top 5. I'm not trying to discredit any of the women on the panel. I just want to say that we got to make sure that we stick it to the criteria. We standing on it. And since a lot of the ladies was media, I think then that's our job as media, to kind of critique it, talk about it, and then move the conversation forward. I think it's dope. I think it's dope as hell that, that the ladies are getting recognized and being able to put in enough work in a calendar year to even get an award like that. So that's dope for everybody who was even mentioned. Shout out to all the ladies like Jazz and, that won the awards for, best body and, whatever award there was, shout out to all those ladies. I'm not going to sit back and read each award, but we know Coffee Brown won the Woman of the Year for last year, 2021. I think it's dope. I think that she has put in a lot of work over time to put herself in a position, and to get an accolade must be a wonderful feeling. So I don't want to steal any of that joy, nitpicking at what the panel did, which a panel that she had no control over. So salute to her. Salute to all the other women who were even, nominated or put on the top 10 list. Shuni again was another person I thought should be in the list. E Hart, and this is my argument. And I heard Rita and a couple other ladies, Sarah Connor, a couple other notable ladies that was on the panel talk about how a situation such as someone arguing a point for someone to be 8 or 7 or whatever, but if you're arguing about a person's position at a certain level, so say we're arguing about Shuni coming in at 8, and hypothetically Shuni battled that same person and beat them, then Shuni should be able to take that spot. But if you argue for Shuni not to take that spot, that still is an argument that Shuni should take a spot. So the person that's furthest down on the list should be bumped for that person that you are speaking of at that higher position. Meaning, if you thought E Hart should have been at 6, I believe that was the argument, then E Hart lose the argument for 6, then she should be put at 7, and the rest of those ladies should go down, because she's thought of higher enough to be a lot higher on the list. So you don't put her in the 10 spot, but you put her in the spot below the 6 and bump the other ladies down a spot. And that was my only main inconsistency, or something that I seen that when I watch the champion panel, Jay Black is able to do. And I think even to the point I was saying about Rita, and a lot of the things that she was saying were very valid points. I think a lot of people look to her to play the role of Jay Black in the situation, because she is a part of the champion committee, and that's a lot of pressure, and it's a big role to have. But I think the flip side of that is, Rita, if you ever see my vlog, or if you ever see what I'm talking about, I believe the reason why they say that, or reason why they had these dialogues with you, is because they, and I'm speaking of artists, and I'm not speaking of just the general public or people not giving corrective criticism, or just talking and didn't donate or don't even pay attention to battle rappers in general, but then want to down you when you do your job. I believe that those artists and those people who you consider peers are looking for you to take the forefront. And I believe that's more of a compliment than a knock on you, because we believe in your opinion and your integrity, and that you have been working for Champion for such a long period of time that gives you the authority to kind of make the final decision. So when y'all are arguing, and I do agree with some of the stuff, when y'all get into the higher last 3 or 4, I don't know what it was. It seems like it was like, all right, this person okay, this person okay. I think that's when a lot of the back and forth should really start, and that happens with every single list. I've watched Champion for the last couple years. I've watched Champion every year it's been out. I didn't watch WOTY last year, but I definitely watched this year with the ladies on the panel this year. So it was a good show. I think, again, y'all did an excellent job, but y'all need to hold that criteria. And when you do bump someone, if you bring someone and say they almost worthy for an 8 spot, you can't bump that same person completely off the list. They need to take a spot of someone else, and the person that the lowest on the list should then at that point bump down. And that was my only main critique about WOTY. So salute to the whole panel. Salute to Champion again for giving out an award and giving these artists accolades and other awards and things that they can look forward to for putting in all the hard work they do to entertain us. Salute to everybody involved, and salute to Coffee for being the WOTY for 2021. It's dope. Good looks. And salute to all the ladies that was in the running before. I think, again, it's a dope thing for Champion to even be giving out the awards. So I personally don't want to beat them up or anything like that. I just think, let's have a conversation and a dialogue how we can make it better going forward. What else do we have? Since we talking about the ladies, let me just go
I'm A
over.
to B.
I'm gon' pull up in that right phone. Pull up, yeah. Mama say I gotta pray for him.